This day is gonna be interesting. Hello and welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Neda, and as of yesterday, I'm in Japan. Yeah. Don't know how that happened. I mean, I do, but I don't. I've officially been in Japan for like 12 hours now, and the jet lag is jet lagging. I arrived to my accommodation super late last night. It was like midnight, and I didn't end up going to bed until around 1 a.m. because, I don't know, I was just like too tired. And for some reason, with me being that tired, I kind of figured that once I actually go to bed, I'll get like a full night's sleep and I'll combat jet lag like super well. Like it'll be no issue whatsoever. Famous last words. I slept for 3 hours. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was just wide awake. And it is now 8:30 and I haven't slept since 4 a.m. So we're running on 3 hours of sleep. Yep. And I have a lot of things to do today. I'm gonna be in Tokyo for 2 full days. So today is Saturday. On Monday I leave and I go to Hakuba. So I have these 2 days in Tokyo and I have quite a lot of things that I want to do. Some things that I need to do, some things that I want to do. So as soon as I figure out how to finish this intro, I will head into town and try to start taking some of the things off of my list. So on this list, and today's mission, I guess you could call it, is to 1, try and find a hanko. So a hanko is one of these like stamps that they typically use here in Japan. Don't quote me on this, but it's like instead of a signature, you would use your hanko. Now this is not something that I necessarily thought that I would need, but my employer did tell me to bring one. So I'm gonna try to find a place here in Tokyo where I can get one of those. I found a place on Google Maps that I think will work out for that, but I guess we'll see. They're not opening until 12, so maybe I'll do some things before that. So that was number 1. Number 2, I want to get some skincare. I do have some products that I got last time I was in Japan that I absolutely love, so I'm gonna get like more of those and see if I can find some other good products as well. Number 3, this one's gonna be fun. I'm gonna buy a new camera. So there is this like massive, and when I say massive, I mean massive, sort of like camera, electronics, a bit of everything store here in Tokyo, and that's where I'm gonna go. Me, the person who gets overwhelmed by literally most things, is gonna go into this massive ass store and get myself a camera. Luckily, I have already kind of decided which one I'm gonna get. We're just gonna have to wait and see for that one. But yeah, that's gonna be one of the tasks for today. Will I get overwhelmed? Probably. But yeah, that's one of the things that I also want to do today. Then I want to get some pens, some stationery. They have really nice stores here for that, so I'm gonna go to one of those. I'm also gonna buy a ticket from Tokyo to Hakuba. I'm leaving on Monday, but I figured it would be nice to buy the tickets today so I kind of know when and where I'm going. On this list, I also wrote down, try not to get too overwhelmed. Good luck with that one, but it says try for a reason. Eat good food and have fun. So those are the things that I'm going to attempt to do today, and you guys will just come along. I also think that before all of this, we are going to do a mandatory stop at 7-Eleven to get some breakfast or some caffeine or something. So yeah, let's get the day started. I am excited, but I'm also really tired. Okay, enough rambling. Let's go. I'm so sorry. Obviously, I'm gonna show you guys this room as well. I'm staying at Joe Backpackers and I got a private room for 3 nights at a total of 13,263 yen, which I think is incredible. Now this room, it's nothing like super fancy. I wasn't expecting it to be either, but I'll show you guys. So that's my door. And then I have a bunk bed. So 1 bed down here and 1 up here, but the room is just mine. Like I have it all to myself. So technically I could sleep 2 people in here and like it would be even cheaper. But obviously I'm traveling alone, so I just have this room for myself. Not a lot of space, but I mean, it's just for sleeping and storing my things, so I don't really mind. I also have an AC, which is really nice. The bed was comfortable. I have 2 pillows since I technically have 2 beds. But yeah, let's get going. Got the goods. I went to the 7-Eleven and got a pork, ham, cheese, lettuce sandwich and a potato and pork croquette. It cost a total of 450 yen and that'll be breakfast. Now I'm just heading to the train station and I'm gonna make my way into central Tokyo. This is really good. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going. I thought I knew where I was going, but the stores I was going to aren't opening until 10. And it's not 10. So I think we need to reassess. I'm thinking maybe I just go to Akihabara. It's like an 11-minute walk from here. In that direction. Let's do that. Once I got to Akihabara, I stumbled upon Yodobashi, which is also one of those massive stores with camera gear and a bunch of other things, so I decided to go in. And if you are someone who easily gets overstimulated, let this be your warning, because this is literally just a fraction of what the store looked like, and this is what it sounded like. I recently heard someone refer to this as carnival music, and I think that's a pretty accurate description. So yeah, safe to say that I lasted about 4 minutes in here before I had to put my earphones in to try to cancel out some of the noise. And once I got out of there, I kind of just found the nearest bench to sit down and decompress for a bit. So, did I just spend a fortune in that store? Yes. Did I also get extremely overwhelmed and overstimulated? Also yes. I wasn't actually planning on going into Yodobashi. The camera store I was planning on going into was Big Camera, but I'd heard that this store was supposed to be really, really big as well and carry a lot of different things. And I just happened to pass by it, so I was like, okay, might as well just go in and see if they have the same things, the same prices, which they did. So I ended up buying all of my camera gear there instead. I will show you guys everything I got once I get back to my hostel, but for now I'm walking again. It's not even that late, it's like 11:45 and I just want this day to be over. I want to go to bed so bad, but yeah, we still got some more things to do and I just gotta like stick it out, survive the day, and just keep on going until it's like actually a good time to go to bed if I want to combat this jet lag. So yeah, the Hanko store has still not opened yet. They open at 12. So right now I'm going towards a cafe and I think I'm just gonna sit there for a while and just like drink a coffee and relax for a bit and then carry on with the day. should not be allowed to be out in the world right now, not when I'm like this. So I was looking for the Henko shop, and the one I was initially going to, couldn't find it. Like, I went around the block twice, could not find the store. So I ended up taking the train to, I don't know, somewhere, because I'd seen on the map that there was supposed to be another shop that actually was open today, because most of the shops aren't, because it's a Saturday and they don't open up until Monday. This one was open, luckily. So I went there, and the guy was like super nice. He helped me write my name and like design it and everything. And then he was like, yeah, so what kind do you want? And then I sort of had to decide like on the material, and he was like, yeah, this is like the package that we recommend. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, I'll do that one. So like the stamp itself is made out of buffalo horn. Don't know if that's ethical. I don't know, but I was just like, yeah, I'll do that one. It was 15,000 yen. So I just paid like $80 for a stamp. A personalized stamp with my name on it. Did it have to be that expensive? Probably not. But what was nice about that place is that I can actually go and pick it up today. So in about 3 hours, I can go back and get my stamp, my $80 stamp. So I'm just gonna roam around until then. I am walking in the direction of Tokyo Hands to get some skincare and some stationery. Probably, we'll see. Spend some more money because I haven't spent enough today apparently. But yeah, kind of just walking around. As long as I'm walking, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. It's as soon as I stop that I start to feel like really nauseous. And if I'm like in a tight space, everything starts spinning. It feels like I'm still on an airplane, so that's not really that great. But yeah, just gonna have to keep moving. I find this store to be sort of the opposite of Yodobashi, because although it is still a massive 8-story building and they do carry a lot of things, everything's just so nicely organized and displayed in a very satisfying way. And luckily for my nervous system, they don't play that psychotic carnival music here either. As you can see, this is stationery heaven, but I didn't end up finding the particular skincare that I was looking for. So once I got the pens that I wanted, I went back to the escalator and spent a good 5 minutes on getting down to the entrance again. Now, you might think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. I actually timed it. Once I got back out into the real world again, I headed over to the nearest drugstore where I did find the skincare that I was looking for and some other things as well. It's 4:10, so I am heading over to pick up my stamp. I am back in my part of Tokyo now, and I could go back to my hostel, but it is almost 5 o'clock and I haven't really gotten dinner, so I'm gonna go and get some sushi. There is this chain that me and my friend went to last time we were in Japan, and it was super simple, it was really nice, and there's one close to here as well, so that's where I'm gonna go and have some sushi. was the biggest yawn of my life. I am so tired of being tired. This jet lag and the lack of sleep and just this whole day. It's been the longest day ever. Right now it is 7 p.m. and I'm back in my room. I'm very happy to be back. Let's just put it like that. Once I got to the restaurant and kind of just sat down, I got so exhausted. I was just sitting there scrolling through my phone trying to figure out what to order, and I just kept scrolling. Scrolled down, scrolled all the way up, scrolled all the way down again. My brain wasn't braining. It wasn't braining yesterday, it's not braining today. I'm very much so looking forward to the day when my brain will be braining again. Ugh. Imagine not being jet lagged and just not feeling like shit. Wow. It's kind of like when you have a stuffy nose and you think about how you took breathing for granted. I take not being jet lagged for granted, and I shouldn't. This is painful. Like, I physically feel ill, you know? But anyways, I'm back in my room and I figured I would assess the damage from today because I did do quite a lot of damage on my bank account. So yeah, I figured we would go through all of the expenses for today and I would give you guys a little haul of what I bought. However, I will start off by listing all the things that I don't actually have here. So in the morning, I started off by going to 7-Eleven and getting my breakfast there. That was a total of 451 yen. I then went to a coffee shop later on in the day, got myself a, what was it called? It was a honey milk latte, and it was really good. Like, so good. Never had it before, but it was delicious. That one cost me 590 yen. While I was at the cafe, I also booked my transportation from Tokyo to Hakuba. So that ended up being a bullet train from Tokyo to Nagano and then a bus from Nagano to Hakuba. The Shinkansen, so the bullet train, was 11,327 yen and the bus is 3,500 yen. And for dinner, as you just saw, I went to Kura. I got 12 pieces of sushi for 780 yen. So those are the things that I don't currently have here and can show you guys. But then moving on to the actual haul, starting off with the smallest purchase, I went to Tokyo Hands and I spent a total of 1,045 yen on pens. Like I said, I am a sucker for stationery, but I didn't go too crazy. I only got 4 pens, so I think I did pretty well. I also thought that I would be getting some skincare in Tokyo Hands because they do have quite a lot of that, but they didn't have one of the things that I was looking for in particular, and she recommended I go to the drugstore instead. So I just went into the first one I came across and actually ended up finding all of the products that I was looking for. So the things that I got there was a toothpaste, since I only brought like a little travel size one with me. I also got this premium lotion. It's like a face serum. I got this exact same one last time I was in Japan and I've absolutely loved it. It's like what I've been using ever since. So yeah, got a full-sized one. So this will last me, honestly, probably a full year. I was also in the hunt for a face cream and I'd seen that the same brand that's a serum also has a face cream that is supposed to be pretty nice. They had a tester in the store, so I kind of just tried it on my hand and it felt really good. So I decided to go with this one. I also needed a face wash, so I bought this one right here. My friend bought the same one last time we were in Japan. I think she liked it, and it was sort of the only one I recognized since it is kind of a jungle when you're just walking around in the drugstore with so many different products and you don't really know what anything is. So I went with the one I recognized, and that's the one. I then also just bought a little face towel because I don't have one. So yeah, all of these products that I got at the drugstore came out at a total of 3,933 yen, which I think is like insanely good for the amount of product that I have here. Moving on to the second most expensive purchase of the day. This little thing. This right here is my hanko, so my little personal name stamp. And like I mentioned before, this thing cost me 15,000 yen, but it is really nice. Like, I'll give it that. It comes in like this nice little box. I don't know if you can see it properly. This right here is the stamp, and like I said, it's made out of buffalo horn. Again, I don't know if that's like ethical or not. If not, I'm sorry, Buffalo, but I panicked. He suggested this package and I was like, yes, that's perfect. I'll do that one. So this is my stamp, and in this little box there's also the ink. I don't know if you can see this, but there's the ink, so you just dip it in and then you just stamp your documents. It's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. And like with the little case and everything. Did it have to be this expensive? Probably not, but am I mad about it? Not really. So yeah, that's my personal name stamp, my hanko. And then we have the most expensive purchase of the day, which was made at Yodobashi. In the store I actually bought 3 different items. The first one and the most expensive one being the DJI Osmo 360. Now, I have been thinking about getting a 360 camera ever since last winter when I was doing my ski season in Norway, and I kind of thought to myself that if I go to Japan next winter and do a ski season there, I really want to have a 360 camera. And I'm in Japan and I'm doing a ski season, so here's the 360 camera. I'm really excited about this one and just like getting to test it out, and yeah, kind of just seeing what it can do and what I can create with it. So this right here is the adventure combo. So it's not just a camera. I obviously get that, but I also get a protective pouch as well as 3 batteries, a battery case, an adapter mount, an invisible selfie stick, a lens protector, and a charging cable. So yeah, this one costs 91,300 yen. Now, normally, if you were just to go here on a holiday or for a couple of weeks or something like that, you would be able to buy this tax-free and thereby save, I think it's like 10% of the purchase. However, if you're here on a working holiday visa, you cannot buy things tax-free, unfortunately. It's a bit of a bummer, but I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it. The second thing I got at Yodobashi is the DJI Mic Mini. And this kit comes with 2 different transmitters, 1 receiver, as well as a charging case, mobile phone adapter, windscreen, thingies, a carrying pouch, clip magnet, yeah, the whole shebang. So decided to get this one because I figured it would be nice to step up my audio game as well, and it's gonna be fun to sort of play around with it and see what I can do. And lastly, I also just got this little adapter mount for my 360 camera because this mount will then be compatible with sort of all of the camera gear I already have. So all of the things I have for my GoPro as well as my tripod and everything like that, I can now just attach my 360 camera to those things as well with this mount. So yeah, the Mic Mini came in at a total of 16,500 yen, and the little adapter thingy was 5,720 yen. Is that a lot of money? Yes, but hear me out. When I was checking out at Yodobashi, the guy in the counter gave me this and this as like a free little gift. I guess you get this when you spend too much money or something. I think he said this was like a carrier pouch of some sorts. I haven't opened it yet, so we'll do that. Alright, so it's like a little string bag and just tie it up like this. That's nice, I guess. Yeah, that could be pretty nice to have. And then he said this was a tote bag, which is also nice because I have been meaning to get a tote bag and now I don't have to. Oh, that's cool. Looks like this. So a little DJI tote bag as well as a string bag or whatever you want to call it. And that is everything I bought today. I don't usually spend this much money in a day or like at all, but one of the reasons that I did want to stay in Tokyo for 2 days is because I wanted to be able to buy these things. So yeah, I feel like I did really well actually. At the start of my day, I had this list of things I wanted to do today, and I did all of them. I got my camera, I bought my ticket to Hakuba, I found a hanko, I even got it. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it same day. I thought it would have to like be shipped or I would get it tomorrow or something. I got my skincare, I got my pens. I put down try not to get too overwhelmed. Did I get overwhelmed? Yes, but I managed. Eat good food, I did that too, and have fun, which I did. So all in all, I would say it was a very successful day. Now the only thing that would make this day even better is if I managed to actually sleep through the night. So fingers crossed for that. I have decided that this will be the end of the vlog, and I'm not gonna vlog anything tomorrow. I think I just need to like have a chill day for myself. So the next time I'll see you guys, I'll be in Hakuba, and hopefully my snowbird will get there as well. But yeah, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, if you want to see more of this, whatever the hell this is, then stay tuned, stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. My throat is so dry. I am staying at Joe Backpackers, I think. And what was the store called? Why can I not remember names? Yodobashi. That's almost what I said. Because I hate filming in public. Oh, fresh. Like, I don't look okay. I'm not okay.
Hey. Yeah, was a bit tired. We couldn't have always got to have a reservation at the Sushi place.
Oh, nice. Have fun there.